Welcome to Collecting Chaos. It's time for Tuesday's Treasures. Okay, I've got some comics to show you today. Some of them I think I may have shown before. Some of them I don't think I've ever shown before. Some of them I'm going to offer for auction. Some of them I have already tried to auction. They weren't successful. I'm going to put them back in my collection. For now, anyway. So, yeah, let's get started and see what I've got. Tales to Astonish number 84. I'm thinking about putting this up for auction this weekend. Good plus, maybe even good to, yeah. I would say a good plus condition comic. It's got a tear here. I may go ahead and seal that tear before I offer it. Don't know, and don't even know if I'm going to offer it. I have this down as very good minus, which means that's the condition that it meets according to Overstreet, but I would put it probably closer to good to very good. Because I've become even more strict than what I was when I first graded these. This one is a solid, good condition. It's Tales to Astonish number 73. I kind of like this early appearance of the Watcher. It's from 1965. The others, I believe, from 1966. So, yeah. Tales of the Marines. This is number 4. This is not going up for auction. It does have some chipping. Back in the 70s, we referred to that as Marvel chipping. Now it's just called chipping. But the reason it was called Marvel chipping was that Marvel was very famous for having comics that happen. And the reason it would happen is that there usually would end up being an overhang on the cover, and that would get torn off over time. This is from Atlas Comics, which of course later became Marvel Comics. Another early Marvel, Tales of Suspense, number 51. First appearance of Scarecrow. Fair to good condition. I don't know if I'm going to offer it for auction or if I'm just going to hang on to it. The pages are in, it's a real nice copy if you don't consider the cover. A comic that's actually starting to gain a little momentum on the internet is Second City. This is number 1 issue. I have, I think, the first 4 in my collection, but this is an extra copy that I have. So I thought I might offer it up. You can find these on eBay for anywhere from 99 cents to $17, depending on condition. Most of the ones you see, though, are hard-pressed to be put at fine. This is a very fine to near mint copy, so yeah. I may offer that up for auction this weekend, or maybe at my claim sale. Shotgun Mary Deviltown. Love this cover. It's definitely going to be one of the ones I offer this week. I may consider offering it with a Shotgun Mary figure. I still have a few more of those, so we'll see. There's a fan appreciation issue of She, the Way of the Warrior, William Tucci art. And this is, it's basically a reprint of the second issue, but they went back to press. They decided to call it a fan appreciation issue. So it's considered a first print, even though it really is a reprint of number 2. And then I have a first printing of number 12. Love this cover. You may have noticed because it's my thumbnail. Love, love, love this cover. And this was the last issue of She, the Way of the Warrior. I do have a full set of these in my collection. Just, I enjoyed the story very much. The art is phenomenal. Yeah. Probably going to offer those up as a lot of 2. Next we have, in an old style Mylar, which is That Mylar is 25 years old, and you can't hardly tell it. Evangeline number 1. This is the Wizard Ace Edition number 14, which is Evangeline number 1, offered through Wizard number 68. So it's actually got 3 issues. It's number 1, it's number 14, and it's number 68. Because it was a special send-off, send-away item that you could only get through Wizard number 68. It was the 14th Wizard Ace Edition, and it is a printing of Evangeline number 1. And if that doesn't confusing, well, who cares? It has an acetate cover, and it's just gorgeous, so. May offer that up for auction this weekend. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. Offered this at my claim sale. No takers. I was shocked. This is the 20th anniversary cover for Masters of the Universe number 4, written by or published by Star Comics, which is an imprint of Marvel. Hordak on the cover. What's not to like? It's a gorgeous copy. Easily near mint. Possibly even crossing the line to mint, which would put it at about a 9.8. This is a gradable copy. Yeah, if you're into grading comics, would be one to grab and grade. So I'm going to offer this up on Friday night. I offered it Saturday as a buy it now. Nobody was interested. I'll offer it up on Friday night, and we'll see if we get any takers for it. Rock and Roll Comics, number 41. Rock and Roll, right? Paula Abdul. That's okay. So it's not as rocky and rolly as we want. But we'll get to that. But these were done by Revolutionary Comics back in 1992. This is a first print of number 44, which was Paula Abdul. It is not in the best shape in the world. I would put this in a fine condition. Is all of the, yeah, it's got a lot of spine problems. Next, Rock and Roll Comics number 6. This is, I believe, also a first print from 1989. Yes, also a first printing. December 1989. The Rolling Stones. If you're into the Stones, if you collect Stones memorabilia, and you do not have one of these, here's your chance. I'm going to put this up for auction. Got 1 or 2 little spine ticks. Actually 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 5 spine ticks. I may press this before I offer it. I haven't decided. It's got a little corner ding, I'd put this at a very fine copy. Here's something I offered up last Friday. It didn't sell. It's going back in my collection. American Comics Group, My Romantic Adventures, number 74. Apparently, I didn't notice it before, but he has a penciled-in mustache. I'm going to clean this before I put it back in my collection. Yeah, it's a nice comic, and it's a shame nobody bid on it, but that's good for me because it goes back in my collection. Claws of the Cat number 2 and number 3, I offered these up. No takers, no interest. Guess what? Too bad for you guys. They're going back in my collection. Fantastic Four number 105. I offered this for $15 on Saturday. Nobody took it. I'm going to offer it again on Friday night as an auction item. And we'll see what happens. If it doesn't sell Friday night on auction, back in my collection it'll go. Iron Man Annual, our King Size Special, number 2. I offered it on Friday night at auction. No takers. back in the collection it's going to go. Iron Man Annual number 3. I offer this at auction at the insanely low price, starting price of $125. Now that is incredibly cheap for this. It's a gorgeous copy. Fine to very fine. No takers. Happy Hogan becomes the Freak. I'm putting that back. I'm putting that away for a couple more years. Iron Man number 6. Same deal. I offered it. No takers, no interest. Back in my collection it goes. When these comics blow up, when that number 3 and that number 6 blows up, and they start going, just you see them start skyrocketing in value, guess what? It will have been too late. I offered, nobody took them. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to hang on to them, put them back in my collection. I might even consider sending them in to be graded. I don't know yet. It's one of those things that it's Silver Age Marvel. If I get them graded, I don't go wrong. If I don't get them graded, I don't go wrong. We'll have to see what I'm going to do. In the meantime, that's it for Tuesday's Treasures. Make sure before you handle your comics, you wash your hands. It's good for your comics, but most of all, it's good for your health. And we will see you tomorrow on the Eternal My Light Project. Bye.